Good evening, everybody. I wanted to mahalo you again for coming to the workshop on Saturday. I hope that you were able to gain a lot of value from that workshop. And in fact, I hope you were able to at least try to test some things out today, your first workday back after that information packed workshop on Saturday. Um, I know that I had promised to do a Facebook group for everybody to kind of stay in touch as well as get some of your questions answered that wasn't able to get answered out at the workshop, and realizing that we had to kind of blow past the last three promises that I had for you at the workshop. I just knew that it was going to be super important to make sure that we keep in touch, and the Facebook group is one way to really be able to kind of stay in touch with you on a real-time basis. And so I wanted to say mahalo, mahalo, mahalo again for spending your Saturday with me. I was completely humbled that you spent even more than the 3 hours that was allocated for the workshop. And so I cannot express how grateful I am that you were able to do so, and how grateful that I was to be able to present to all of you. And so I wanted to do something completely special. What I wanted to do was video how I create the Facebook group. Now, I knew that I wanted to do a Facebook group before the workshop. However, I just didn't know how receptive everybody would be to ask you folks to join a Facebook group after the workshop. But realizing that everybody had stayed beyond the 12 o'clock hour, and everybody kind of wanted to learn more and be able to stay in touch to be able to learn more. It was at the workshop that I realized that, you know what, I really have to make sure that I create this Facebook group. Otherwise, it would be doing you a disservice. So, again, to make it very special, I wanted to show you how simple it is to kind of create a Facebook group. It's not unlike creating a Facebook business page, of which I will go ahead and capture another video at a later time for that, for some of you who had stated that you wanted to learn how to create a business page. But in this particular video, I didn't want to just email everybody and say, hey, join the Facebook group. I just really want to be able to showcase to you how simple using social media tools can be. And I wanted to be able to be the one to kind of walk you through the process. So with no further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and minimize this. Now, it really doesn't matter what internet browser you use, whether it's Internet Explorer. I love to use Google Chrome. That's what you're seeing right here. There's also Mozilla. There's also Firefox. It really doesn't matter what internet browser you use. What really matters is that you can get to Facebook. And so away we go. Let's go ahead and click on Facebook, and it'll take us there. You'll get to your regular page, to your feed. What you're going to do is, to the left-hand side on this little column, you're going to click groups. When you click on groups, you're going to go to groups that, depending on your likes or the groups that you're already associated with, that'll populate here. You can even discover groups if you want to, but that's not what this video is for. This video is to go ahead and create a group. So this little green button right here, you're going to go ahead and click on that. Now, when you click on that, all of a sudden this pop-up shows up. So we're going to name the group, and we're going to name it. And yeah, excuse me guys, everybody's names had kind of like popped up over here only because I was putting everybody's information into my mail server. And so that's why everybody's names popped up. There's a autofill-in on my computer. So there we go. But the name for the group is going to be Successful Social Media Marketing. I'm just going to fashion it after the workshop title for Hawaiian or Hawaii-based businesses. Okay, and then from there, I am going to, you can go ahead and just add in people's email addresses, or if they're already friends with you on Facebook, as soon as you type in like the first couple letters of their name, they're going to automatically pop up. And so I'm actually going to invite my business partner right now. I'm not going to invite everybody just yet, only because I don't have the information readily available to me. And so one cool trick to kind of get away from having to type everybody's email addresses, you're gonna see, well, actually that's how you're gonna get to this video. I'm going to put the link of this video into an email to you, as well as put a link to the Facebook group, so that when you click it, you're automatically going to be taken to the Facebook group, and then you just click join, and voila. So you really don't need to kind of like take the time and add everybody as friends first, nor do you need to take the time to go ahead and put in everybody's email addresses one by one by one by one. That can be super time consuming. So I will show you that perhaps in a later video. For right now, I just want to show you how we create the Facebook page. Okay, so we've added Michael. He is my business partner. There's also some friend suggestions. You select your privacy. Now, there are 3 different privacies that Facebook gives you. They are secret group, closed group, public group. The differences. Well, the secret group means only members can find the group, see who's in it, and what they post, which ultimately means it's kind of hidden. Like, nobody knows it's there unless you're part of the group. And so the only way to get a part of the group or even find the group is the administrator or somebody part of the group needs to have the ability to invite you so you can see it. Closed group is where anyone can find the group. And so if you go onto the Facebook search bar over here, they can go ahead and search like different names like Hawaii businesses or social media marketing. And because social media marketing is part of our name right here, they'll be able to see the group. They'll be able to see who's in the group, but they won't be able to see all of the content within the group. In order to see the content, they'll actually have to click on join. So that's one of the cool things about having the closed group, is it can be kind of like an exclusive club. The secret group is more exclusive, but the closed group can kind of be that platform to share information within a group of people who are already familiar with who everybody is and what we're sharing within the group. And then you have a public group, which is pretty much open to the public. It's like, it's kind of like Ala Moana Mall, the food area, right? Like, people can just randomly go in and out, and kind of see what's going on, or even center stage, right? Somebody will put up entertainment, and people, as they browse along, they hear the music or whatever the case may be, they can go ahead and see it. That's completely public, right? So there is no barrier to entry for a public group. For our scenario, because the successful social media marketing workshop was for you, a special type of group, I'm going to go ahead and keep this group closed, only because the information that I'm sharing, I want it to be exclusive to you folks. Granted, it doesn't mean that I won't be inviting more people to the group. As I do more of my workshops, I know that people are going to be in the same boat just like you, and I'm going to want to be able to give them the same type of information that I'm giving you. So a lot more people will be able to benefit at a later time. And so with that, let's go ahead and create this group. And there we go. Okay, so now the group is created. Now what? Right? Facebook does really good in terms of helping you kind of like go through what you need to do in order to create like a really good, successful group. So, it tells you personalize your group. Do you know that you can add a photo or illustration here? Pick one that shows off your group's personality. Now you can upload, or you can choose from anyone. You can choose from different group photos. We don't have any here. We can choose from my photos, of which like I have my own photos on my computer, or I can choose an illustration. If you choose an illustration, this is something that Facebook kind of like kind of creates for you. But I did share a really cool resource with you on Saturday, and so I'm going to show you really quickly how to use that resource to be able to kind of like customize the cover for this group, for your people, right? And so I'm gonna go back and open up a tab. Canva was the resource that I had shared with you folks. Let me go ahead and click on that. So it's canva.com. Because I'm automatically logged in, it's gonna go ahead and log into my account. Now I am going to do a Facebook cover. And that's what's cool about Canva. So it asks you, what would you like to design? And there's already like pre-made stuff. So here, recommended. This will pop up when you log into your account. So you can do social media, presentations, posters, Facebooks. You can scroll through email header, cards, blog banners. Yeah, there's a slew of things that's like already pre-populated for you. And in fact, what I will do instead of going the other way, so let's see. I just want to make sure that I'm able to kind of showcase to you folks exactly how simple things can be. Please excuse me kind of like searching through, only because I want to kind of show you. Really, it is quite simple as long as you know what you're looking for. And so what I'm looking for was much like how I did that Facebook cover. So there we go, right? Facebook cover. So if you click on that, I have the other one open, so I'm going to just close this one. But this is going to open, okay? Now over here you have like pre-done templates. You can use any one of these as long as it says free. If it doesn't say free, then obviously it's not free. You're gonna have to pay for it. But what's really cool about Canva is that everything is it's pretty cheap. It's super cheap. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to kind of pick one. Let's see. I don't know, guys. Nothing really is kind of standing out to me right now. But as I look, let's see. We're in Hawaii. How's about we use this one? Yeah, let the sea set you free. An additional thing, what's cool about Canva is like it's all drag drop. It's super simple to use. You can go ahead and highlight that and say successful social media marketing. Okay. And maybe I'll just play off of this. Let the information set you free. It's not my best work, guys. Like, please excuse me. It really isn't. But I just want to show you how simple it really is. You can go ahead and label it. Excuse me. Social media marketing. Okay, and we're gonna go change it at a later time. But then what's also cool about this is you can go ahead and make different colors happen. You can choose different colors, and then I'll do the whole thing. Yeah, you can do this one too. You can choose different colors, and it will kind of like pre-show you what's happening. And so yeah. Okay, and then I can probably do another tutorial for you folks later. From here, we're going to publish. So ultimately, I just want to be able to download it, or I can actually publish it to any one of these platforms. If you already have it connected to your account, you can go ahead and do that. It doesn't give you yet any ability to do it to a Facebook group, so I am just going to download. I am not going to do a transparent background, but I do want to do a JPEG. If you're familiar with JPEG or PNG, then great. If not, like, don't worry about it. All you need to know is that you can use the photo. So then we're gonna go back to our group. I'm going to upload because remember, just did it. And there we go, right? So successful social media marketing is what we labeled it. You just double click on it and voila. So, uh-oh, video is too big. No bueno. Okay, so let's cancel. I am going to go, whoops, I am going to go back. I'm going to continue to edit. Let's see, let's resize. So I am going to resize to do, and they just changed a whole bunch of stuff on here, so excuse me guys that we're going through this. Whoops, I didn't. Oh well, I made a copy of it. Anyway, okay, so all we need to do is go ahead and expand. Okay. And that's another thing that's cool about Canva is like it'll center things for you if you see the pink lines. Yeah, so that is that. So let's go ahead and take that out. Let's go ahead and publish. Let's do JPEG again. Let's download that. Okay, alright, so there it is. Let's go back to here. Let's upload again. Here's our second one. I'm sorry if that went super fast for everybody. There we go. Okay, and then you save. Alright, yep, and there we go. Okay, so then there. We did the cover. Now set your group location. So I'm going to add our location and this will pop up. So I will put in, let's do Hawaii. Let's see. Honolulu. There. We'll do the city of Honolulu and then we'll save. Okay. There's also like other things that you can put up over here. You can write tags. For example, we can do small business. So there's 20,000 people that like these, and so this is just to help people find the group that they may be interested in joining. In this case, I'm just gonna leave that there just to kind of showcase to you that it's simple. So when people look up small business, if that's something that Facebook finds that they're interested in, then they're gonna show my group page to those people. We don't have any apps, not right now. You can go ahead and send links to your actual pages. We can choose the color of the group, and we'll just leave it as that. Okay, so you can actually customize the address for the particular group so that the links are super simple to connect to. So what we'll do is put Hawaii Successful Marketing. And we're gonna do that only because that's not a name that has been taken yet. So Hawaii Successful Marketing is going to be the name or the address of our group. So this is our entire address. Okay. Well, this one right here is our address, as well as this right here is our address. Okay. So customize address. All right. So that's group name or group type. Let's see. I'm gonna do social learning. Okay, only because it adds stuff into the group. Quick description. Is to connect participants of the Hele social media. Oh, Hele successful social media marketing workshop. Okay, workshop. All right. We're in Hawaii. We can write tag. Oh, I have to our tag. Small business. Small business. Or we can do Hawaii business too. Oh, no. Can't connect. There's no Hawaii business. Alright. And then we can link them to different pages. We already set the address for this group. Our email is Hawaii Successful Marketing at Groups, and this is the web address. Okay. Our privacy is closed. We can enable members to earn badges to encourage participation. There's different types of badges, just being members and then doing like posting up in the group and stuff like that. Membership approval, which means that you can set who's able to invite people to the group or approve different people joining the group. And so I'm going to leave it to anyone in the group because I know that you're going to have coworkers, you're going to have friends that could use some of the information. And so I'm definitely leaving it up to you folks. I'm not one to close it off to people that need information. So I'll leave that open. Yeah, we're not going to go there. I mean, all of this, we really don't need to worry about at this point in time. And if you really want a video on all of this additional stuff, like you go ahead and you let me know and then I can run through it one more time. Okay. Also, I'm not gonna click on post approval, just because if you guys are posting stuff in the group, then great. I just hope that it's useful stuff. Just don't post up stuff like, hey, I'm having a sale, because that's not what this is for. This really is for all of us business owners to be able to kind of learn from each other, as well as for you folks to learn how to market, as well as me to learn from you what it is you folks do, and then for all of us to network with each other to kind of help us grow. Again, business is a team sport, right? And then yeah, so let's save. Okay, so as soon as you save, voila. Okay. So your group has social learning units, which means that we can put an agenda down, we can put in curriculum, we can put posts in our own order. We can track completion of posts, help people learn new things. Okay. Now we can go ahead and click learn more to be able to learn more how to do that. At this point in time, I'm just not going to do that. Okay. So then we just go back to the group. All right. Nope. We are not a small business, but we are interested in small businesses because we own small businesses. So we're just going to confirm. All right, and then there you go. So that's how you create a Facebook group. Okay, now the only thing that I need to do is go ahead and connect everybody to the Facebook group. All right, I will see everybody on the inside, and mahalo again for taking your time to watch this video, taking the time to sit with me on Saturday and learn my craft, or let me share the information of my craft with you. And I'm looking forward to staying in touch with everybody. Have a great night. Aloha.